Morgan, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're going to give you an honest review of my favorite tax platform, Collective. I'm Morgan Overholt. I'm a six-figure freelancer turned six-figure blogger. And Elena, who are you?
I am an approaching six-figure blogger and freelancer.
And what do we both hate, Elena?
Taxes.
Look, it's a thing. Like nobody likes doing their taxes. It takes up a lot of time in my small business, and I especially hate overpaying for taxes, which is what I end up doing a lot of the time because before Collective came along, I really didn't understand them. In this video today, though, I'm going to talk about how Collective kind of changed the way that I do business. I'm going to show you what the Collective dashboard looks like, and I'm also going to show you kind of how to do an S corp filing on your own and run payroll on your own. If you do want to do it without them, it is totally possible. But personally, I like it when somebody holds my hand. Let's talk first about what Collective is. So Collective was actually a platform that was built by freelancers with freelancers and solo entrepreneurs in mind. So it was built for people like us. It is a platform that handles all of your bookkeeping. That used to be a separate service. Now it's all included, and they handle all of your taxes. The only thing that they don't do completely for me every year is file my 1099s. But currently I'm going through that process right now and I keep messing it up because I'm tax stupid. And so they're really holding my hand through the process and just about aside from hitting the submit button, basically doing it for me. If I had to tell you really quickly about why I came to Collective, it's because when I first quit my full-time job and became a freelancer, I was like, you know what? I need to find a great tax accountant that can do all this stuff for me because I hate it. I found like the most expensive firm in town. I thought, yeah, this is really gonna this means it's gonna be done well, right? Paying a ton of money for it. Guys, I was paying like about $8,000 a year. These people wouldn't even do my bookkeeping. I was begging them to do my bookkeeping, but they're like, it's an extra $300 an hour or something crazy like that. They kept messing up my taxes. I kept receiving notices from the IRS. I was overpaying every quarter and it was making me financially strapped. So it's costing me time. It was stressing me out. Me and my husband are having constant arguments about it. That's when I started seeing commercials for a tax service called Hike at the time, now called Collective. Hey, we should at least give them a try, and the rest was history. And we are filming this video today, Elena, because Collective actually has a big announcement.
They are now available in all 50 states in the US.
Yay! So that was the biggest thing. In fact, I'm redoing this video today. I've done another Collective review in the past, but I had to take that video down because for the longest time, they were only available in a handful of states across the nation. But now they are available officially in all 50 states. So basically, if you were a freelancer or a solo entrepreneur looking to save money and time on your taxes and your bookkeeping, and you make over $60,000 a year, that's kind of the threshold, about $60,000 and up are the people who really benefit from this kind of service. If you are that solo entrepreneur, I would say Collective is for you. Next, I'm going to show you exactly kind of what Collective does. So at the time of this recording, Collective's base subscription includes full service bookkeeping, which used to be sold separately, now included, quarterly tax estimates and salary recommendations, business and individual income tax returns, year-round tax and accounting support. That includes a QuickBook Online Essentials subscription, which is normally sold separately at $40 per month. They include QuickBooks setup and training. They include a Gusto subscription, which is also normally a $45 value per month. They include payroll training and support, and they can also provide some assistance and guidance with, of course, as I mentioned before, 1099s, company formations, LLC formations, S corp filings, compliance, operating agreements, and even tax ID numbers. So how much does Collective cost? At the time of this recording, Collective is offering their base service for $254 per month when you pay annually, or $299 per month if you go month to month. And guess what? If you use promo code Morgan when you sign up, you'll get your first month completely free. So if you do want to try a month to month and just see what they're all about, like around tax time, for instance, just use promo code Morgan and they'll get you hooked up and you can give them a free test drive. Another big benefit to Collective is actually also their affiliate program, which I'm a humongous fan of. Again, at the time of this recording, if you subscribe to Collective, if you are a member of Collective, you actually get to sell the service to other people or promote it to other people via referral, word of mouth, by a link, if you're a content creator like we are. And this is so cool. You get $600 per referral, which is like Collective, if you're pretty clever, can actually start paying you to essentially be a member. And last but not least, I want to talk to you about exactly what is that S corp thing I touched on and that payroll thing I touched on. Okay. All right. So what are S corps and what is payroll? It's kind of funny because with my old accountant, Elena, he actually brought up to me the idea of forming an S Corp and payrolling myself. And to me, it sounded like I don't know, some black magic, weird stuff I didn't understand. But basically, what you're doing is you're treating your small business, if you make enough income, again, that benchmark is kind of usually around the 60 to 80 grand mark and up. You're treating your small business like a big business, and you're making yourself no longer just a 1099 person. You're making yourself your own W-2 employee. You're hiring yourself essentially. And you do this through a service called Gusto. So I'm going to show this to you really quickly. And Gusto, by the way, also has an amazing affiliate program. So if you do want to subscribe to Gusto on its own, remember it is included in your collective subscription. So you don't need it if you're going to subscribe to collective, but this is what we use with collective. It's included with collective. But if you do want to do it a la carte, if you don't want to do collective today and you use my referral code, which I will link at the bottom of the screen, you'll actually get a $200 Visa gift card for the first payroll that you run, and I'll get a $400 Visa gift card in the first payroll that you run. But anyway, Gusto is actually a payroll service. And so what Gusto allows you to do is it allows you to go and enter your company information, your EIN, all that good stuff, your mailing address, and then you add yourself essentially as an employee. You can also add your contractors if you do work with any other 1099 subcontractor. Every payroll period, which I have set to once a month, you basically set Gusto up to take money out of your business bank account, runs it through Gusto. It pays all of those good taxes. Don't ask me the details about that because again, I'm not a tax person, but it pays like a bunch of payroll taxes and stuff. It takes all that money out and then it sends it back to your bank account, your personal bank account. And what's cool about this is that it saves you quite a bit of money because self-employment taxes, Elena, are what?
Self-employment taxes are higher. Basically, the way it works is you're making yourself a W-2 employee of your own company versus getting a 1099 for your company, which is taxed at a different rate.
Personally speaking, for me, I would say running a portion of my pay through payroll saves me a few $1,000s every year. And then finally, we're going to talk about like really quickly what it looks like every month for me as a collective member and kind of how all of that stuff works. All right. So every single month, what I do is I go down I go and download all my bank statements, my financial statements from like any credit cards or banks or financial institutions that are tied to my business account. I then upload those documents to my collective dashboard, which is what you're looking at right here. My accountant sends me an email acknowledging that he's in receipt of all of that good stuff. He asks me if there were any like weird payments this month, and he loads all of that into QuickBooks and categorizes it properly. Then every quarter, he encourages me to go in, kind of just sort of spot check, make sure everything was categorized properly. And then Collective sends me a quarterly estimate that I have to send in to the tax people in the IRS. So then I send the IRS money. Then at the end of the year, Collective starts working on my annual taxes and they take care of all that good stuff for me. And it is literally that easy. It's pretty amazing. All right. But don't forget. So if you want to try Collective out for yourself, definitely use my promo code, which is Morgan. You can also just call them and be like, hey, Morgan Overholt referred me. And they'll also give me that credit, which is pretty cool. And then pretty soon you can start selling collective referrals as well on your own. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you do want to learn more about collective, or hey, just learn more about me and Elena, because we normally talk about, freelance and Upwork and self-employment and that fun stuff on this channel, vlogging, like and subscribe.